Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's take a look at the last model year for the 7th generation BMW M340i. This model is finished off in Vegas Red Metallic. MSRP is just over $68,000. So we have a lot to go over for this particular model, which also has the M Sport package, premium package, and parking assistance package. And let's start off with what this is powered by. Underneath the hood, you'll find the 3-liter inline 6-cylinder turbocharged engine. It's paired to the 8-speed automatic, and it pumps out 386 horsepower, 398 pound-feet of torque. Now this model here has the xDrive all-wheel drive system, meaning its 0 to 60 time is just over 4 seconds, and with that M Sport driver's package, top speed is increased to 155 miles an hour. Now also part of the M Sport package is the Shadowline package, which provides it with all the gloss black accents up front. You'll notice there's a forward-facing camera, active grille shutters too, to provide additional cooling when needed, and then a dark housing for the LEDs, which break off of that grille very nicely. And then you'll notice a lot more inlets in the lower section and parking sensors too. And then some crisp points that come down the hood to give it a great look. Now this also has a set of gloss black wheels with the blue M Sport brakes. You'll notice M Performance on the side skirt along with the M badge just above that. And then more gloss black protruding off of that side skirt. So that's a nice trim accent to see. Now there's power folding side mirrors with a camera and a turn signal, more gloss black for the window trim, and then a sunroof up top. And then some very clean lines that flow down the side. A few break off slightly just to give it a nice overall look. Now there's a small gloss black spoiler in back. There's a backup camera, all the parking sensors, LEDs for the lighting, and then gloss black down below along with the dual exhaust. Now this does have remote start, so you can use the key fob. You can also use the key fob to release the trunk there, where you have a good bit of storage. Now there's nothing underneath the floor. You have storage bins on both sides, and then being able to fold down the back seats really helps you utilize this sedan as a practical everyday vehicle. And then the 2 controls up top will close the trunk or lock the vehicle, and you can grab any door handle to lock in and unlock this. Now you'll have ambient lighting, really nice brushed aluminum accents, Harman Kardon for the audio, and a storage down below. And then there's leather for these seats. And at 5'10", I have a good bit of space. There's vents, temperature adjustments, and auxiliaries. And then I have maybe an inch or so of headroom. Right in the middle, there's the armrest and cup holders. And then you can also fold down this middle seat individually. Now this is a little bit on the smaller size for the BMW sedan lineup, but it is still doable for people, even car seats in the back. Now this gets memory seating adjustments, all of your controls are laid out very nicely, and then you have automatic front seats with the manual leg support there. As we hop in, we're greeted with a leather flat bottom design steering wheel with the stripe up top. There's brushed aluminum accents, all of the cruise control settings, and then on the right side, you have volume tuning, Bluetooth, and voice commands. And then you can also go through quite a lot for this gauge cluster. So you have all this content that you can scroll through, and then you can even change the layout too. So you have a few different settings there, and then a few to go through with the head-up display. Now there's headlight adjustments on the left, along with 1 air vent, and then with the infotainment system, everything in the lower section is going to be fixed, so you can quickly get into it, and you can also use all the shortcuts down below. Now this model has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and all of the icons to go through to set this up the way that you would like. On the home screen, you do have some information on this left side you can scroll through, and then you can also pull up some info on that right side. There's shortcuts to your climates, nav, and music, and then into the heated seats, heated steering wheel, and temperature adjustments. Carbon fiber is an optional trim accent for this model. There's vents underneath that, volume tuning, and defrosters. Under this carbon fiber lid, you will find wireless charging, cup holders, and auxiliaries. And then this is how you put the vehicle into reverse. So you have the automatic parking, backup assistance, and even the 3D view to go around the entire vehicle. There's also a shortcut to pull up the forward-facing camera and full screen as well. There's drive and sport mode, and then park located on the back. Now there's also traction control, parking sensors, engine start-stop, and you have 3 different driving modes that you can get into, just depending on the throttle response that you would like. It will also change the coloring too, which is nice. You have auto hold, e-brake, there's an auxiliary in the armrest, a locking glove box, and then garage door buttons, dome lights, and the control for both the sunroof and sunshade. And then here's a look at visibility, where you have a lot of glass. Pillars are very thin in the back, so it's easy to see over both sides. And still in Sport Plus second gear, here we go. Very crisp in the shifts, and then it handles very well. We've gone on some mountain drives with friends in 340s, and it takes these roads very nicely with the performance, plenty of power to get out of the turns, and with the suspension, it can handle turns well and give you a good daily driving ride as well. So this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the last model year for this 7th generation. Definitely a nice place to be. I like some of the updates that have been in the previous models. Flat bottom design for the steering wheel was one of them. A few other cosmetics from the refresh when this was redesigned. But definitely a great place to be. Very comfortable too. Seats are really nice. If you opt to go with the M3, you can go with the carbon bucket seats. So some performance aspects like that you will not see in this. Obviously, you're not looking for a track-focused car with the 340. So these seats are very comfortable for a daily driving vehicle. Super easy to see all around too, and a really nice luxury-focused sedan. Now, there are other options out there. My brother has made a lot of comparisons with the 340 and some of the competitors, so you can take a look at those. All good options. I think the BMW is definitely a really good option, however, to put on your list. And you have a lot of different ways that you can spec this vehicle too. So really good family style sedan that also is going to give you some power and performance. That is going to wrap it up for the 7th generation BMW M340i. Once again, a huge shout out to Hendrick BMW Northlake for providing this for me today. Take a look at their website, give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads. And I will see you all in the next video.